Welcome back. So here's an assumption that I'm making as you're watching these videos. The assumption is that you will take the time to use the discussion guide that is provided for you, and you will take notes as you watch Paul Tripp on his video, and then you and your spouse will work through the review questions and the discussion questions, and then watch this video as I give you some wrap-up thoughts. So here are some key thoughts today from Paul. Our lives don't go from one big moment to another big moment, but we live in the little 10,000 moments all the time. These are the moments that will shape our lives and our marriage. If we neglect the little moments, marriage will suffer. But if we invest in these little moments, marriage will prosper. Paul Tripp makes it pretty clear for us that everyone is a worshiper. Worship is first an identity before it is ever an activity. You can't divide people into two different groups or categories, those who worship and those who don't. Everyone worships. The question is, who or what will you worship in your marriage and your life? Third, romance is powerful and it's attractive, but it is not strong enough to build our marriage upon. It's not the foundation of a good marriage. Romance is the result of a marriage that is rooted in worship. Romance should be desired, but it is never the cause of a good marriage. What small and mundane moments have had a big impact on your marriage? Things like small conversations before or after work, gestures of kindness or affection, harsh words in an argument, laziness around the house, an unwillingness to serve your spouse by participating in their desired activity. When considering question number 2, there are many things that others have shared, like the desire to be left alone when your spouse wants to talk, or the desire to be right in a conversation, the desire for a comfortable life when your spouse asks you to do some activity, the desire to be in control, the temptation to change your plans when you have already made a promise to your spouse. While you are going through this series, my prayer is that you will take time to listen to one another. Conversations like these and more to come have the capacity to turn ugly. Self-righteousness, anger, pointing that finger of blame can flare up in an instant. So it is very important to have a humble and gentle spirit entering into these conversations with one another. If we want to build strong marriages, we need to listen and to be humble in our responses. Between watching the sessions, I want to encourage you to take the time to do the assignments that are in your discussion guide, as well as the personal reflection time. This will help you to get the most out of every session. What or who do you blame for your sinful behavior? Do you take seriously Jesus' diagnosis that your heart is the problem? In the privacy of your marriage, where no other Christian friend can see, what do you worship with your time, your money, and emotions? There you have it. We are done with session number 1. I hope that after you have taken some personal time to reflect on this lesson, you will come back and join us for session number 2, the biggest problem. We'll see you next time, and please know that your pastoral team is praying for you. Now, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord shine his face upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Have a good day.